Coach, I thought your tempo was much better. Putting receivers in motion kind of changed some things up for you. Just expand on that, please.
Took us 5 games, but we got there. It's that's kind of more what I'm used to. I think it's more what they're used to here. It definitely created some advantages for us. So we're just like the second half of the game, we're going to build on some of the things we did against Auburn.
What did you take out of the video session on Sunday, and what specifically would you like to improve from Auburn?
Well, you always look at the positives and negatives from every game. And, some of the negatives were obviously, we lost the ball game, so we didn't do enough to help us win. But I think our guys responded at halftime. I thought we played some good football in the first half. We did not finish drives in the first half. We banged a field goal off the goalpost. I think we had a chance on third down on another drive in the red zone, and we wound up settling for 3. Thought we had potential for a drive at the end of the half there in the 2-minute scenario, and we didn't get a play executed. So those were some things that we were disappointed in. We emphasized third down from the week before. We're just under 50%. I think we were 8 of 18 on third down. Didn't turn the football over. We were 4 for 4 in the red zone. There was a lot of I thought we made good choices throwing the football. I thought we got the ball out quicker. I thought protection was better. Tempo was better. So the second half, the game, but the second half in particular, there were a lot of bright spots, and I think the kids came out of the game knowing that maybe we got over the learning curve a little bit here. I think they're excited about getting back out on the field and doing some of this stuff on Saturday.
Coach, a lot of swing passes to the running back. Did you see that negating the defensive pressure and slowing them down by doing that?
It was just something that they gave us. It was just a game plan play that we just felt like we could hit, and they didn't change up to take it away, and so I kept calling it. And also I do think that protection-wise, we were. From a mental standpoint, we did a really good job of being where we needed to be and getting a hat on a hat. And physically, I thought we did a good job protecting against the D-line. So those two things that they continue to improve, the quick throws for Shea and the firmness of our protection, I think bodes well for us in the passing game.
Well, I thought the entire offensive line played very well, especially second half. You got 74 in the slot one time. I didn't know if you were going to go downfield with him or not.
Yeah, getting him out in the slot, they didn't know. I don't know if you know that Shea was waving his hands. We're waiting for the official to get out of the way, so they didn't see that tight end at tackle. But I can't tell you how many times we've hit that in practice. But, it is what it is. You roll the dice on a play like that, and, we don't sweat those plays. You're going to take a shot. If it doesn't go, we're going to line up and get it going on the next down. But the O-line was challenged this week. We just played 2 of the best defenses in college football, and the offensive line was challenged to play a very, very athletic and very physical D-line at Auburn. And as far as the 4-quarter performance goes, I think we were pretty pleased with how they did against those guys.
Coach, I'm not as familiar with the air raid, so excuse me for my ignorance, but the jet sweeps and the bubble screens have kind of been a signature mark of this offense the last 5-6 years. Not seeing as many of that this year. Is that by design?
Yeah, I don't know about jet sweeps. That's not been a staple of our system. But the swing throws and all that are there when they're there. I mean, if a defense is going to give us something quick out of the backfield, we're going to take it. If they don't, it may not even be in the game plan that week. So it really comes down to what the defense is going to leverage and outnumber and where they're going to give up space. So this was a week against Auburn that we feel like we can get on the perimeter quick and get the ball out of Shea's hands. Vanderbilt may not give that up, and we may not run the play at all. It just depends on what the weakness of the defense is. That's the truth.
Vanderbilt's defense has given up a lot of rushing yardage last 2 weeks. Of course, they played 2 really good rushing teams. What do you see in their defense?
They're not much different from last year. Of course, they graduated a fantastic middle backer, who I think was kind of their key guy. But you know, they cover field well, and schematically, they're probably one of the better schematic defenses. You know, they have their own struggles right now, and this is kind of generic, but there are some weaknesses, and I think we're looking forward to trying to expose a few of them.